The Knicks, winners of 5 of their last 6 games. They are in Dallas tonight. They will battle the Mavericks. This coming off a big win in Denver on Monday night. So let's preview Knicks versus Mavs. We're going to do it with the founder of Knicks Fan TV, the one and only CP, the Fanchise, joins me now. CP, what's going on?
Dex, always a pleasure to be on with you, man. How's everything going?
Everything is good, man. Just getting ready for this Thanksgiving holiday. Going to enjoy myself some food. And the Knicks fans, they want to enjoy themselves a win. So we'll see if that happens on Wednesday night. Now, on Monday, CP, the Knicks, they tied a franchise record with 45 assists in that win over the Nuggets. What does this say, that 45 assists in the franchise record there? What does this say about their ball movement and team chemistry on the offensive end?
Well, a few things. For one, it says Tom Thibodeau is not the dinosaur head coach that many had attached him to over the years. I mean, this Knicks team had never finished higher than 28th in the league in assists per game in the Tom Thibodeau era. They are now in the top 6. They're playing incredible basketball. I mean, in the past, Tibbs teams have been at the top of the league in offense, but that's primarily based on their isolation scoring. This Knicks team is spreading the ball around the floor. Give credit to Jalen Brunson. 17 assists in their win against the Denver Nuggets. Josh Hart is averaging a career high in assists and 5.9 points assists per game. Karl-Anthony Towns, his ability in that 5-out system to pass the ball, finding open Nick Cutters, is leading to just excellent basketball all the way around. And just like the back page of today's post, are you not entertained? The Knicks are playing entertaining basketball right now.
Yeah, they are. It's must-see TV. My guy Mike Vaccaro wrote about that. Really good point there. Now, CP, you mentioned Tom Thibodeau not being a dinosaur, right? And the Knicks, they're being ranked second in offense right now following Monday's win. There's no doubt that this offense is elite, but here's the thing. Do you think the team can get even better offensively? Is there another level for this Knicks team to go to?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you think about Mikal Bridges and his up and down season, there's certainly room for him to grow. You have to wonder, where does he fit within this offense? Is it more with the second unit, allowing him to be the focal point of the offense? And also from the bench, you know, Cameron Payne is starting to come out the gates fairly hot. Deuce McBride had a good game in his return against the Denver Nuggets. The hope is that those two can provide a spark for this Knicks bench offensively, and thus giving the Knicks starters much needed rest and giving this Knicks team some extended looks given their depth. And so as they get guys healthier and also improvements within the starters, there's certainly room for the offense to grow. But Dex, make no mistake, the Knicks defense has to catch up to where this offense is for them to be a legitimate contender. And so that is where the spotlight is going to be on this team going forward.
Yeah, that is absolutely where the spotlight will be. We know how good the offense is. I'm in agreement with you. They can get to another level. We'll see if they can, but the defense has got to get better. We'll talk about that at a later time. But this upcoming game Wednesday night against the Mavericks, they're going to be without Luka Doncic due to injury. How should the Knicks adjust their strategy to capitalize on his absence? Because as you know, CP, many times when a star is not there on the other team, teams can sometimes have a bit of a letdown. So how do they capitalize on his absence here?
Well, one thing that you see when teams are missing their star player is that their ball movement typically increases as they look for a multitude of options to score. But make no mistake, Bex, do not forget about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving allowed the Mavericks to help the Mavericks to beat the Hawks in their most recent win with 16 fourth-quarter points. This is still an all-star caliber player and is dangerous, especially in isolation. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how Tom Thibodeau schemes against Kyrie Irving. Do the Knicks put 2 on the ball early in this game to take the ball out of his hands and disrupt his rhythm? You also have Klay Thompson, who's capable of getting you some shots from downtown. So the Mavericks still have some options and some depth outside of Luka Doncic, and so the Knicks should not sleep on this one.
Knicks definitely don't want to sleep on the Mavericks there. So last thing for me, CP, what are the keys to the Knicks not sleeping, giving their fans a happy Thanksgiving, and knocking off the Mavericks on Thanksgiving Eve?
Yeah, for sure. Number one is continue the ball movement. You know, this Mavericks team is a top 10 defense. They have the wings and the depth to match up with the Knicks, especially in the front court. And so their ball movement is going to have to be a key. They have to locate Derek Lively. The matchup between Lively and Towns is going to be very interesting because he's a guy who can step out onto the perimeter to contest shots and then recover to the rim to protect the basket as well. So the Knicks are going to have to spread that around and find their shooters unleash the dog. OG Anunoby is having an all-star campaign thus far, and I want to see the Knicks go to him early, capitalize on his three-point shooting prowess right now, and even go to Mikal Bridges early. He seems to be a guy who needs to touch the ball early in these games to get into a rhythm. I want to see Mikal Bridges kind of shake out of that funk. And then lastly, as we mentioned previously, containing Kyrie Irving. He's going to be the guy who's going to be that clutch player for the Mavericks down in crunch time. Think about this, Dexter. The Mavericks are 10-8 on this season. 7 of the 8 losses came within 7 or fewer points. So this Mavs team, they're going to be tough out, especially in the fourth quarter where the Knicks are weak. So the Knicks have to close this team out, or else it's going to be a tough night in Dallas.
Yeah, and that's not what the Knicks fans want to see. All good keys there by my guy, CP the Fanchise, founder of Knicks Fan TV. Knicks and Mavericks tipping off tonight down in Dallas, Texas. We'll see if the Knicks can make it 6 wins in their last 7 games. CP, appreciate the time to break down this Knicks game. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk soon.
Dex, anytime, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Thank you.